Well, Elon Musk could close his $44 billion Twitter acquisition by Friday. So for more on this, we want to bring in Brett Thill. He is the managing director and senior tech analyst at the investment banking company Jefferies. Thanks for joining us. So Elon Musk, his deadline is Friday to finalize this deal. He told investors he's going to get it done. Except we're hearing all kinds of stuff about an employee purge, people leaving Twitter, maybe because he suggested he would fire a lot of people. Also saw a new report indicating that Twitter's losing some of its most active users. There was an internal report. What should investors think about this deal, about the way things are going at Twitter? Is Twitter a good investment deal or not? Well, I guess you can't invest anymore if Elon Musk takes over.
Yeah, good morning. There's been major drama on this transaction. Clearly, I think investors were betting that this wouldn't happen. It's been back and forth. Ultimately, it looks like it's going to get done, and it needs to get done because the reason why investors or their clients and their employees are leaving is because there's been so much drama in the transaction. So they just need to get the deal finalized, move forward. I think with Musk, he's been very clear in some of the statements that there's a lot of expense they need to trim. There's quotes that he had said and unverified that is there a 75% layoff coming at the company. I think he's been very clear they need to clean up the asset. Look, Twitter was not performing very well against their other peers. And I think Musk can take this and he wants to create a completely different company out of this.
Yeah.
No one really knows exactly what it's going to look like, but this is finally done, and it's done in the face of an economic headwind where Google and other social media companies are missing numbers because advertisers are now pulling back because of the recession.
Mm-hmm.
So the timing's great for shareholders. Ultimately, for employees, we'll see what happens. It doesn't sound great in terms of what he's going to do ultimately in the interim with the asset, but it gets him refocused back on his other businesses, and this has been incredibly distracting for everyone, including investors, during this process.
Yeah, I know a few Tesla owners that are a little concerned about where that company's going as a result. So quickly, before I let you go, though, I got to ask you about Meta. We're going to get a glimpse of how the earnings look for the third quarter earnings. No one expects it to be good. Things have been declining for Meta with this investment in the metaverse that no one quite understands, and everyone knows it's not going to be ready for another 20 years, whatever it turns out to be. So my question to you is, we know Meta's not looking great right now, but as you point out, other social media platforms are also struggling. Investors are pulling back. There's an expected recession. When it comes to these tech stocks, though, if I'm not an investor, why should I care?
Well, you care right now because right now we're in a troubled time, and that's usually the best time to buy tech stocks in troubled time. So if you have a 3-year horizon, things look very good. The next 3 months are very foggy, and no one really knows given what's happened. We just had Google miss, Microsoft miss. A number of the best tech companies on the planet are missing numbers with the signal that the macros is no one's immune. And so Facebook and Meta have some major issues that relates to decelerating revenue and accelerating expenses. So they need to come out tonight and be very clear that they need to pull back these investments in the metaverse and go back to their core and figure out how they get cost savings in to weather this economic storm. And so there has to be a very clear message from Mark Zuckerberg that they understand what investors want, which is slowing these investments and pulling back the throttle and getting back to the core where they have 3 billion plus people on their platform. They got to send that message. If they don't send that message, investors are going to be disappointed and the stock's going to go lower. If you can, again, hold court on that message, the stock is extremely cheap. It's been under a lot of duress and can find support. So right now, I'd say overall tech investor sentiment's pretty terrible, and everyone is waiting for this economic storm to pass before they come back into technology.
Brett Thill, that was a really good answer. You made me interested when I thought perhaps I would not be. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.